Okay, so last one here. Setting up an environment is, I guess it might sound pretty obvious or, I don't know, cliche maybe, but I can tell you both from personal experience and from what I've seen with clients over the last 10 years is a lot of them are running an uphill battle as far as staying motivated to stay healthy and active. Whether it's the people that they surround themselves with, or their own home environment, or their own head, right? So all of these factors go into play in terms of keeping you motivated. And I want to just say a quick note on motivation here is that motivation is actually BS. The key is discipline, because if you only ever did anything because you were motivated to do it, there's a good chance nothing's ever going to get done. And there's a lot of days where I don't feel motivated to go to the gym. I don't feel motivated to meal prep. In fact, I dread it. But I do it anyways because I'm disciplined, because I'm able to keep what I want in the future as more important in my head than how I'm feeling right now. And so there's this quote that says that motivation comes from action, not inspiration, meaning you have to take action even when you don't feel like it. And that's what's going to actually get you results. And those results are going to be actually what motivates you to stay even more disciplined. So I just wanted to mention that about discipline, or about motivation, because I know people are like, well, I just don't feel motivated. Or even with me, I've had people tell me, it's like, it's your job to motivate me. Now, I can certainly assist in that. But I say, bull crap. It's not my job to motivate you. It's my job to give you the tools and the strategies to be able to create that self-efficacy and self-motivation within yourself, that discipline within yourself. Because what happens if I motivate you and so I'm the only reason you're doing something? Then what happens if I move or you're done training with me? Now all of a sudden your motivation goes away. So you're giving your power to somebody else or something else to keep you motivated. So when that thing or that person goes away, now you have an excuse. Well, I need something. No. What I want to do is instill you guys with the power that says, I don't need anybody. I've got it all right here. I'm mentally resilient. I'm mentally tough. I don't need anybody or anything. I'm disciplined. Okay. So I have no excuse other than to blame myself and the lack of my priority when I don't do something that I know that I should. And I don't mean, hopefully that doesn't come across as harsh or anything like that. I think that it's more powerful that you guys hold that for yourselves instead of give your power to somebody else. I think taking responsibility for your own motivation or discipline is a really powerful skill and tool to learn and utilize. So let's just talk house, okay? Cluttered house is a cluttered mind. I've seen multiple YouTube videos about people. It's like, make your bed. It's not about making your bed. It's that you're creating a clean environment. It's that you're staying disciplined to do something. And so generally how you do something is how you do everything. And so if your house is a mess, your life's probably a mess. And so that's the first thing that a lot of times people like shake their head at me, but clean your house. And I don't just mean just what people can see if they're coming over, throw stuff under the bed and under the covers. Because once again, a lot of times is how you do that stuff is how you handle your own emotional clutter, your own mental clutter as well. So if you just have stuff thrown under beds and in closets, you know stuff's not really clean. It's just the perception that it's clean. Other people think that it's clean. And so then if you have trauma in your life or stress in your life, you're not handling stuff. You're just mentally throwing stuff in closets and under beds, and it still exists. And so it's like if you deal with that physically, you're going to tend to follow suit and deal with things mentally, deal with things emotionally, deal with things spiritually. So the first thing that I would recommend to people, start with your bedroom. Clean your bedroom. Make your environment when you're sleeping and when you wake up in the morning something that is peaceful and clean. And from there, start moving things out. Get the house clean. Then go a little bit deeper. get the closets that most people don't look at, and then your junk drawers, and then your garage, right? So you start going out. And I'm telling you, again, maybe you guys have experienced this, but if I'm feeling like stressed with work and then I'm coming home and stuff's messy and there's laundry everywhere and stuff's out, and it's like, man, I'm feeling all stressed out, but all of a sudden I clean the house, or maybe Haley cleans the house. Now all of a sudden I was like, dang, the house looks good. I also want to do this. Now I want to take care of this stuff. And it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it ends up being a really simple tool that you can utilize to make your workouts and nutrition more effective just by making your bed and cleaning your house. Next thing is just putting things that inspire you around you. So Haley loves plants. So when she wakes up and feels her plant, she literally is just like, oh my gosh, this is like so amazing. I love earth. I love nature. It makes her feel good. So if you're feeling good, you're going to be in a better state of mind. You're going to feel happier. You're going to want to do more things that better yourself. If everything's blah, boring, lots of negativity, you're not going to wake up with this kind of excitement or inspiration or motivation to go do something. So if it's, what you have to figure out, everyone's a little bit different, like what works for you. Another thing that I tell people to do is, if there's songs or movies or books or people that motivate you, when you get around that person, when you hear that song, when you watch that movie, when you read that book, you just feel like, man, I want to go do better. Put that down somewhere. Write that down. Write that person's name, that book title, that song title, and start to read that book more, hang out with that person more, and surround yourself with the environment that allows you and puts you in a good mental space to thrive. And that's kind of my thing, is like, even though I have zero musical talent, music really does something for me. So I hear a certain beat or certain lyrics or a certain song, and it's like, oh, I want to go work out. Oh, I want to make $1 million. Oh, I want to be a better husband, So it's like, those are the songs that I want to listen to. If I get that feeling from it, then okay, that's something that I want to seriously encompass me. I don't know if I use that word right, but you guys get the idea. So pay attention to stuff that really sets your soul on fire and makes you feel alive and like you're powerful and that you're capable and that you're strong and worthy. Like, recognize those things and start to implement as much of those things during your day as you possibly can. Start your morning with them, right? Like, people who win the morning win the day, and then win the week, win the month, win the year, etc. The morning is so powerful and should be utilized. I can't tell you how underrated it is, because people wake up, they check their phone, they scroll on social media, and then they compare their lives to everybody else's life, or they're just seeing drama from other people. Either way, it's a lose-lose. Both of those scenarios don't do anything for you. And then you're rushing around. If you got kids, now you're taking care of them. You're back, you're the last priority on your mind. Then you're rushing out to work. You skip breakfast. Now you're feeling, or you didn't bring your lunch. You're drinking coffee or energy drinks. Then you hit an afternoon slump. So then you got to go out to eat to pick you up, but there's nothing good. So you're getting burger and fry. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle. But you wake up, you go sit somewhere, you focus on gratitude first, because two emotions can't exist at the same time. So the number one tool to fight negativity is gratitude. So wake up, list 10, 20 things that you're grateful for. And you can't be negative when you're fulfilled or filled with gratitude. Drink some water, hydrate, do a little bit of movement after you drink some water. Get your joints all lubricated. Read. It doesn't have to be a chapter in a book or even 10 pages. Find a little, either a devotional book or some type of just daily calendar kind of motivation for the day or something. Like, start your day bettering yourself right from the get-go. There's an expression, I used to follow this podcast that was all about efficiency, and they were really big on win in the morning. And one of their expressions, which is kind of gross, but it was eat your frog. And so all they meant by that was do the hardest thing first thing in the morning, or the first task that you do, make it the task that you least want to do, or that's the highest priority, because everything's going to seem easy after that. So that was the easy way to remember it, though. And I literally said that to myself. I'd wake up, my alarm would go off, and I'd say, all right, Brandon, eat your frog. Eat your frog. What do I want to do? Am I going to go do a workout first thing? Am I going to go take a cold shower? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be different person to person, but wake up, win the day, listen to the music that inspires you, hang around with positive people that motivate you and encourage you to be better. I'm telling you, if you got your friends that are like calling you a health nut, like, come on, let's just go to the bar, let's have another drink, let's do this, they're shaming you for trying to better yourself, I apologize if it offends you, but you don't have real friends. Those are not real friends. Real friends are going to be supportive. Now, I'm not saying friends can't joke around, talk a little crap. I know my boys make fun of me a little bit here and there, but now we're kind of all on the same page. Our last friend, he's actually addicted to the gym now and loves eating healthy. But I'm telling you guys, be the thermostat, not the thermometer. You guys set the tone. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if people are pulling you down, it's time for new friends. Otherwise, you set the example. It's like, yeah, I'll go out, ladies, but between every drink, I'm going to have a glass of water. Who's doing it with me? And we're getting up first thing in the morning and we're going to the gym to work off this booze. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can still have fun. Like, be excited and show them how exciting it is to actually be living a more fulfilling lifestyle and a healthier lifestyle. Because what I see too is people, they dread exercising and eating right. They want to go out and have fun. So now they're friends. So they're sitting there with their salad while their friends have burgers and fries. All their friends are talking crap like, oh, why not get a burger? And they're just like, I hate my life, I'm eating this salad, right? It's like, why would anyone want to do that? So it's like, be excited about it. And a way to be excited is to surround yourself with excitement, which takes you back full circle. Your friends that you surround yourself with, your home environment, your home cleanliness, books, music, movies. Create a life that is inspiring, and watch how easy it is to stay consistent.